Pasture, Rangeland, and Forage, or PRF, is designed to act as a feed replacement program for livestock producers suffering from forage losses due to lack of precipitation. Today, livestock producers can finally put a pencil to the weather. The program is unique in that adjusters are not involved in determining losses. Instead, PRF indemnities are based on results from the Rainfall Index as reported by the National Weather Service. The database used for the Rainfall Index stretches back over 70 years and utilizes 9,000 National Weather Service stations nationwide to calculate historic averages across the grid structure illustrated here. Using the PRF program, ranchers with coverage will receive indemnities when precipitation during selected 2-month intervals fall below the historic 70-year average. We'll be sure to review the Rainfall Index in more detail as examples are presented, but it is important to understand that PRF is an area-based risk plan and physical losses are not recorded. This method of loss determination does work better in some geographic regions than others, but overall has been very effective and is widely accepted by the industry as a great method of managing risk. In fact, PRF is one of the most successful programs in the Risk Management Agency's history. Here are a few graphs which will illustrate ranchers' PRF program adoption since it became available. The PRF program was first offered in 2007 when ranchers covered 28 million acres. Since that time, ranchers have increased the number of insured acres to over 150 million acres by 2020. This graphic illustrates indemnities issued to ranchers compared against the premiums those ranchers have paid since the inception of PRF. Since 2007, ranchers have paid $1.36 billion in premium and received $2.31 billion in indemnities resulting from those precipitation losses. How is this feasible? How do the insurance companies stay in business? This next graphic will help to answer those questions. PRF premiums are subsidized between 51 and 59% depending upon coverage level. Since the program began, on average, the producer premium is $1.85 per acre. The subsidy averages $2.16 per acre. Insurance companies take in a total of $4.01 per acre on average, and the per acre loss to the producer has been $3.12. This leaves a margin for reinsurance and operations for the private underwriter. We're starting to form a picture of how PRF functions, so let's review a few key fundamentals of the program. All grazing land the operation has at risk is eligible for coverage, including state leases, tribal leases, BLM permits, and Forest Service permits. Perennial hay ground, both irrigated and non-irrigated, is also a covered crop under PRF. PRF is an acre-based program. There is no requirement to cover all the land in which you have risk. To adjust premium to an acceptable level, we simply insure fewer acres. There are no gross income limitations applied to the Pasture, Rangeland, and Forage program. PRF premiums are not due up front. Instead, losses from the policy are issued 60 days after an interval ends and will fund the premium first. Once the premium is funded, loss checks are issued directly to the insured. If policy losses have not funded the premium by September 1st, the premium is due later that month, September 30th. All illustrations provided are generated from our proprietary software program called RangeCalc. We have been developing RangeCalc since 2006 to help producers design their PRF coverage. The Rainfall Index data is public information, and our customers have found value in looking at historical rainfall patterns to make informed coverage decisions. The illustrations provided will not resemble traditional insurance illustrations. This is because the actual cost to the producer is about half of the true cost of coverage. The difference is the subsidy. As mentioned previously, PRF losses are measured by the National Weather Service's Rainfall Index. To learn more about this index and how area risk coverage works, be sure to stay tuned for Chapter 3.